Intruder, hour number 2. That'll be the German player. We have his units all flipped up. There's some here, the ones on the bottom of this stack here and this stack here are short range. They're turned upside down because they got to go back home. The rest of them are long range aircraft that are still aloft. This will be the before. Alright, there's the after. German movement is done. Now we did take some fighter aircraft and pounce on the British soldiers that pounced on us. So here you go. We got one air battle. That is right there. Other than that, we have units that had to return back to base. Short-ranged aircraft all return to base. There should be no short-range aircraft for the Germans up in the air. They all return to base. And these ones are unidentified because they've not crossed the radar zone. But here you go. Now, here's another thing. These units, to get to their spots here, had to cross anti-aircraft. I've been looking at the rules, and it says an interceptor fires aircraft if it is in the same grid square. Does that mean they end at the same grid square, or are they? I'm thinking it's if they end at the same grid square. So I don't know. Maybe we'll go ahead and do it the other way. We'll give them a quick fire. So this one here would have rolled a 1 die, 1 allied die. We were something high, 3 won't get it. This one here is a 2 dier. So 2 die to shoot at that aircraft. Because he did go into space, a 6. So there you go. We'll go here to the targets. Ooh, Eagle. Target is a base there. Target is an aircraft factory. Huh. Let me see here. Roll 6 out on each. Triple use the. Oh, I'll be right back. The table is not the rules, but it's right here. Anti-aircraft die roll. No effect. And on a 6, you only get an abort result. So this little boy here will go to the Luftwaffe abort spot. Good work by that anti-aircraft unit. There you go. Both these boys here get turned over. And each just knows that there's an anti-aircraft unit there. That's about all there is. Flip him back over. These boys flew over and we're unscathed. So that we'll make that the house rule. No matter what, as soon as you hit that, they're firing at you. So there you go. Next will be our air battle. And we'll be right back. Alright, air battle going on over. Ooh, a freshly bombed Weybridge. Weybridge is south of West London. Huh. Alright, we're firing first. And we got 2 die. They're going to be firing the heck out of us. So why did we intercept them? Okay, let me look and see, make sure everything's the right way. Alright, firing 2 die at the fleeing British. No, we intercepted the British after they intercepted us. So there you go. 2 die. 2 German die, though. Whoops. Oh, we have one abort. Hold on, we just had a massive mess up on a deck on a map here. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, all cleared up. All right, well, we got an abort result. So one of these will have to abort. We will roll 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Allied die. There you go. 5s and 6s. Yeah, he's done. He's done. He didn't stand a chance. At least a couple of them are done. Yep. That's bad news. Wow, don't chase after those boys. Should have seen that before I did it. Alright, so we'll take the little 4 Ranger Spitfire and put him in the abort box. Meanwhile, 2 of these get damaged. Not shot down, just damaged. I'll put them in the Luftwaffe damaged box. Wow. Big advantage for the British on the first couple hours. Air battle, Weybridge. These boys are short timers, short range aircraft. They must be flipped upside down to signify they gotta head home when it's their time. Their fuel is done. All right. Whoop. little bomb marker goes back over here to Weybridge. There you go. Aircraft factory there has been bombed. Alright, there's it. Straighten up and we'll be ready for the I think that's it for the British flight phase of hour number 2. Be right back. With the first couple hours of the day, we can see how already we're getting low on aircraft. The British only have one aircraft up in the air. He's pretty much flying a CAT mission over the aircraft factory in Hull. Waiting for these boys to come on in, I guess. Germans got a lot of planes still up in the air over Britain. These units here were short range. They had to come back and land. One landed in West London, another one in an airbase outside of Weybridge. And these two here, or these three, landed at other bases too. They were short range, so there's really nothing up in the air for the British. That'll take care of the hour number 2. We'll move on to hour number 3, and it will be the German player's turn. We'll be right back with that. All right, German hour number 3. You can see a group of aircraft closing on in. The ones that survived going through the anti-aircraft, going for the interior of the country that's really undefended. Oh, we got going over here. Oh, mostly what we have is these short-range aircraft took off from these bases here, and they're going to strafe a couple of these airfields. So there's a one unit here they're going to be strafing, and a unit here under strafing. So if you look underneath the strafing rules, we'll be right back. It says strafing. You know, it will use one die, but it's the same as use the same table. Target is an aircraft factory. All right, target is a based air unit, which is so 4, 5, R6. We'll do something to them. So here you go. So we're looking for the 4, 5, R6. 1, no good. All right, our next strafing run is right up here. Looking for a 4, 5, R6. We need a new die. That one's bad luck. All right, sorry about that. Phone calls. Life does go on. All right, we got a 5. Target was a based air unit, and that means place the based air unit in a damaged box. So it'll be the first one damaged for the British, and that is damaged from some strafing. He was on the ground. And that will be a decoy. All right. Well, there you go. He bombed himself a decoy. The decoy comes into effect. We'll see what goes on with that, but sorry, Charlie. All right. Well, that'll work. That will be it, I think, for the Intruders hour number 3. Look around, no other things going on. We'll go to the British hour number 3 when we come back. All right, well, that decoy only goes in the abort box, and he's automatically brought in as a reinforcement. All right, there you go. We're having a good time with this game. Like I said, when we come back, it will be... All right, that was the British. Oh, no, Germans. We got the British, and then we'll change the hour. So British got their turn coming up, and then we'll go to hour number 4. British hour 3 on the way. And British really don't have much to do. They just launched a couple aircraft from here. They're short rangers, and they have put them over these 2 target spots for some cap. Like I said, they're short rangers, so next turn they'll have to fly back to the base. That is about it. Got another unit over here, but you don't dare go up in the air because these guys are there and they'll shoot him out of the sky. It's basically what will happen. So he's staying down there. They tried straight from the runway and missed. So there you go. What do we have here? We have one Hurricane did take off from East London, and he will pounce on the lone DO-17 for our only air combat initiated by the British. And here you have it. It'll be 2 die for the British versus 1 die for the German. Oh, the British come up with 1. Oh, 1 die for the German. Oh, all right. So we each get sent to the damage box. Luftwaffe damage. British first RAF damaged unit. There you go. That takes care of that air battle. Nobody in those skies anymore. All right, that'll be it. We will move on now to, let me see if everything's good. I believe it is. No more combats. We're moving on to hour number 4. And when we come back, it will be, make sure I got everything marked right. sorry. Oh, we're not good. Intruder. Yep. Intruder. Hour number 4. We'll be right back. I got it marked. Air operations for the 4th hour of the first day of the Battle of Britain. And there you go. I just sat down here and was looking over the situation. It's been a while. And it looks like the Germans are coming in unmolested, with a lot of the British units either damaged or most of them had to abort and head back to their base. So I don't see many fighter options. Anyway, it is the German turn, and it is their flying phase. So let's see what we can do. We're going to, looks like they're getting ready to close in on some targets. So we'll be right back with the before. All right, and this here is the after. I got a couple bombing spots. We're going to bomb Gloucester with 2 die. And I think we got 1, 2, 3 going after the aircraft factories in Coventry. Also, we got some other units that haven't quite made it to air factory in Hull. We have an airfield there and a unit that is... Ooh, oh, he's up in the air. He's flying. That's right. They just needed to get him up to that. He's flying. He's going for a cap mission, but we couldn't make it to that box anyway. So when we do, he could stay afloat. He's a long-range aircraft, so doesn't have to land. As far as the other German craft, though, one had to make a spot to this base because he's short-ranged, and another 2 short-range had to land within the hour right here. So there you go. We got a bunch of based aircraft. Right now we're going with a bombing mission at Gloucester, the aircraft factory, and we're going to use 2 die. I want to see what you hit on these. I have to look at that table again. That table is different than the air combat table. It all comes down to high die rolls. Ooh, 2 5s. Let's look at this here. I'll be right back. Alright, target is an aircraft factory or naval base. And 4 5s and 6s. So you got a 50% chance of hitting those suckers. They're not too bad. I guess with the rangefinders and bombing sites ahead then. But anyway, aircraft factory at Gloucester is bombed. And this little ball will be turned upside down to signify he's got to go home. Alright, that is that for this one. We'll come over here to Coventry. And they're throwing 2 die at the factory. Okay, so this should feature here. 2 more die. 4 5s or 6s. Ooh, no good on that one. So Coventry survives. Wow. Alright, got an aircraft there. He's based, so we don't have to worry about him. Has nothing to do. Oh, these are long-range aircraft. But they have bombed, and they're going to be flipped upside down if I can do it one-handed. A little easy for me to say. To signify they're done. Ready to go home. Alright, that is it. No more bombing. So, Gloucester or whatever? How do you pronounce that? Gloucester? Gloucester? And, ooh, a Weybridge. Both bombed. Alright, when we come back, it will be, ooh, no AAA bomb, interceptors. Oh, hour number 4 for the British. We're back. Alright, well, the British are short on it. Now, we do have a card to play, but it really would only get half of its use. It should be played at the beginning of the day to cover all the hours, so I'm not worried about it that way. We should have played it at the beginning of the turn. It could be debated. But other than that, all the other cards are more of a reinforcement type modifiers when that phase comes. The 2 planes we got, short-range aircraft in West London, 5 range. And we got a Bland, is that what that is? Blend? Oh, he's up in the air, flying. Do I take this old boy here? He can only go out once, and then he's got to come back. Do I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, attack him with 2 dice, or have him come on over and join his compatriot? We'll pounce on this hex here. He's already used his bombs up, but he's got another one coming in. How many bombs he got? He's rolling 2 die. It's a 50% chance he's going to blow up that factory. Oh, this factory is history if I don't do anything with it, though. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's move this boy here, right there, for a... Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, we got an air battle. Oh, if I can find it. This just south of the air factory in Hull. Wow, you can see this map here. I don't know if I can, but I'm pretty sure that's north, south, east, west. So just a little bit south of Old Hull. Alright, we're up on it. It's an easy game, ain't much to it. There's a little bit of strategy though, and we're going to roll 3 dice. 3 big old British die. Hitting on 5s and 6s. Ooh, so we got 1 that will be damaged in this air battle. And the Germans responding with 2 die. We're going to do some damage. Ouch! Man, talking about acing it. Alright, well, the British, which one do we want to take down? We'll take down this one right here, 0. Well, he's got 1, he's got 2. Yeah, he's the least. He will be the one damaged. You know, those lots of damaged box. And he got 2, both of mine. I think that takes care of all my planes. Let me see. 2 more in the RAF damage box. Our Royal Air Force is now planeless. You can see we got something based there, but just take my word for it, we can't use them. That might tell you something. But, wow. Shot out of the sky. Alright, well, I think that's what you call, Luftwaffe Air Superiority. Yeah, that is very interesting how that turns out. Okay. Good game. Real good game for your money. Eagle Day. Oh, another thing is they got the Steam sale. Well, I don't know if I get this video up in time. I should be able to maybe today. But, yeah, it just seems like they just got done with their fall sale. So it's Steam sale time till I think January 2nd, people. You know, that's why I might not be messing with this too much. I love those Steam games. Although last time I only bought 1. And after I bought it, I really wasn't that happy with it. It was some kind of Warhammer game, and it was kind of lame. I don't know. Maybe I didn't give it a chance, but we'll be looking more for these. Steam has some board games, actual board games on computer, and I'm tempted. I'm chomping at the bit to go to my game store here because we're kind of game short. But like my wife says, just hold off. Christmas is coming. So, a bunch of gift cards. Too bad I can't go now and then get the game and didn't give my gift cards. But, whatever. All right, we'll be right back. These boys here are the only ones left up in the air, and they do have bombs left. Not looking like a good game for the RAF all of a sudden. We'll be back for hour number 5. Let me switch this right now. Hour number 5. 3 more hours, and then we go back to what's called the planning phase. So we're still in operations for 3 more hours. Be right back.